What's up, y'all? Polo Sports Talk and oh, sorry about that, man. I can't even talk. Polo Sports Talking Entertainment here again with another one. Hit the like button, sub to the channel if you're not a member, and also hit the notifications so that you're able to get all of my content as well as all of my videos. I want to give a shout out to the brother Too Raw for TV. He was the one that I saw reporting on this first. If you haven't subbed to Too Raw for TV, definitely go sub to his channel. The man is a historian of the highest order, and he also has multiple channels as well, and is one of the generals in the LDBC basketball community. So, a big shout out to Rafa TV. As according to Adrian Wojnarowski, Devin Booker is out likely 3 to 4 games against in the New Orleans series. Okay, and this is because of the hamstring uh, injury that he had, and the results of the MRI are still being evaluated. Um, so uh, they believe they believe that the hamstring is not believed to be relatively mild, and you know or it is relatively mild, and they believe that he's not going to be ruled out throughout the whole series. Um, he had been diagnosed with a right hamstring and a mild right hamstring strain, and again, there's no timetable for his return. Now, a lot of people got to understand that he had this before. This happened in last year's finals, so um, this is something that he's been through before. However, I'm gonna say this too, okay? A lot of people got to understand this too. Like now, they lost the game and everything, and when it came to New Orleans and stuff, but it hadn't been like that, the whole entire season where they've been without the services of both D Book or CP3, and they were unable to be a well-oiled machine. That's not the case because they were able to get it done without those guys. Now we are talking about the playoffs, a lot more on the line, a lot more stuff to be taken advantage of. And I believe that these individuals are going to have to step up. Okay, Mikal Bridges, of course, who did he played had an excellent game. Yeah, I think he had 25 points last game, and then of course Aiden is going to have to play better. He didn't play too well that last game. He only had 9 rebounds and only had 10 points. And of course, Jay Crowder. Okay, Jay Crowder is going to have to step up. Okay, and as Chris Paul had mentioned, he has said in the quote right here, and this is evident of a leader. Okay, and Chris Paul had basically he had stated that we played without well, no, this wasn't this was Monty Williams, I'm sorry. But he basically was speaking on Chris Paul and Book, and he basically said, quote, we played without Chris Paul and Book before. If we have to play without Book, next man up. We've done that all year long. So he does have a great point, and that's evident of a great coach. Monty Williams, he has been able to adjust. That's one of the reasons why I have him as at the front of the line, right next to him. I've kind of changed it up a little bit, but is I would say it's kind of a tie between Taylor Jenkins and Ima Udoka. Okay, but all is not lost for the Phoenix Suns. They are a well-oiled machine now. You know, Shannon Sharp. had to sit up there, had the nerve to sit up there and say that they wouldn't really be that much without Devin Booker. You obviously didn't pay attention to the game, and you obviously didn't pay attention to what Phoenix was able to do without Devin Booker. Okay, now you need to really be looking at if something was to happen, with CP3. Now that would be, I believe, a little bit more of a strain than more so than D Book. But that's not to say that a guy like Campaign can't come in and fill the void, because I felt like he did a solid job coming in for the and as well as D Book. They did solid jobs, and of course Aiden, and as well as Mikael Bridges. They did a solid job being able to step in and fill those voids. So all is not lost for the Phoenix Suns. I really feel like, they could still be able to get it done, but they're just other players are gonna have to step up. Jay Crowder, he has really got to step up. I I'm not accustomed to seeing Jay Crowder struggle like this much. Um, he's usually a reliable shooter for the most part, and as well as a reliable defender, of course. But he's going to have to step up as well as others too. And like Monty Williams said, uh, it's next man up. There's no excuses, and that's why like I don't sit here and I don't be like, oh yeah, well this person didn't have this person or that person didn't have that person. Look, the Phoenix Suns, they may have not dealt with as much adversity as say like the Chicago Bulls or Milwaukee Bucks earlier in the year, or some of these other teams, even the Lakers. But unfortunately, the Lakers aren't. They're not in it, and of course, the obvious was with Denver and the Clippers too as well. You know, but they still had their fair share of adversities or whatnot. So y'all, let me know what you think, man. Do you think that the Phoenix Suns will still be able to get it done, regardless if Brooks plays or not, in these next 3 to 4 games? Like the video, share it, subscribe, hit the notification. Polo Sports Talking Entertainment. I'll get at you later.